BurningKai Productions presents.
Hi, it is I, BurningKai, and this is my 100th video! Yay! So, what I thought I would do for this video is go back and look at all the characters I've ever played on my channel, and tell you what gave me the idea to make that character. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. First on my list is my science video. You know, the video about the life cycle of a supermassive star? Of course you do. You've watched my videos before, right? Yeah, you have. Say yes. You have. Say yes. Well, anyway, you may not know this, but there's actually a playlist on my channel that I labeled Science. Yeah, Science. I passed kindergarten. But yeah, that's just hinting to you guys that I plan on making more science videos in the future. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. I actually really enjoyed making that first. But anyway, so yeah, that video, it was for a science project, which some of you probably were able to guess because, you know, it looked like I was next to a school, and Jaden moved the camera over to look at the clouds. You could obviously see that there's a football field there. Fun fact, actually, about the whole project thing. The day that everyone was to present their projects, no one volunteered to go first. So I just stepped up and said, hey, we'll go first. And then the teacher played me and Jaden's video. And after that video, everyone was just scared to go. I intimidated everyone with my amazing video, which personally I don't think the editing was that good, but everyone in class seemed to think that that was an amazing video, and I did such a great job editing it. But yeah, I scared off all the competition that day. No one presented for the rest of the day. So we just sat in class, and I said, hey, I have a blooper video. We could watch that if you want to. And yeah, we ended up watching the blooper video too. Sometimes I do feel bad about the whole, you know, intimidating everybody and making everyone too scared to do their projects. But yet again, that's sort of their own fault because they had a chance to present their project before the best project was presented. But they chose not to. So I went first to, you know, get the class moving. And yeah, I ended up scaring everyone and then preventing class from going on. So yeah, I feel bad about that. But yet again, what are you supposed to do when no one volunteers to do their project? All right, let's see what's next on the list. So we did science. Now we got, oh, Beer Boy. Well then, there really isn't that much to talk about when it comes to Beer Boy other than why I chose to do it and if I have any plans for the future, which I do, and I'll get into that more later. Beer Boy was created after I got off of a 6 to 8 hour flight. I don't really remember how long it was. And then I was in a car for another 2 hours just to get back to my dad's house. But yeah, when I got back to my dad's house, I learned that he picked up some glass root beer bottles for me. And I saw them, and I immediately thought, hey, I want to do a video of me drinking root beer and pretending to be drunk. Very basic thought process. Well, anyway, yeah, we did exactly that. The ending of the video was inspired by a YouTube video I was watching earlier in the car ride. I was watching a TF2 video, and I saw a scene with Demo Man charging with a bottle in his hand and hitting people over the head with it. And I was like, hey, I want to do that, but with root beer and a plastic bottle. So when it comes to the future of Beer Boy, I actually plan to make a sequel called Beer Boy 2, Beer Man. Now, if you were to go back to my Beer Boy video and look in the comments section, you'd be able to see a comment from me saying, be prepared for the Beer Boy 2 sequel, Beer Man, coming out in 5 years. Now, of course, I meant that as a joke at the time. But, a little bit after the video, like not too long after the video was released, that joke ended up becoming more of a promise, because I actually really did want to do Beer Boy 2 in the future. Because the more and more I thought about it, the more and more I was like, I actually do want to do that. So yeah, Beer Boy 2 is actually a thing that will happen. The comments say 5 years, but really it's more 4.5 years by now. Like approximately 4.5 years, give or take 1 month. But who's counting? Me, I'm counting, that's who. Okay, let's see what's next. So, I did Science, I did Beer Boy, now we're on Hugh Bencott. Back in drama class, I had to do this minute-long monologue. And because I've been watching a lot of detective comedies such as Psych and Monk back then, I decided to make a monologue about a private detective who seems to be poor and needing clients desperately. And that's where BurningKai was thought of. That's when he was first conceived within my brain. When naming BurningKai, I actually wanted his name to be a play on words of something that a detective would do. So I went to my stepdad, who is like an encyclopedia of dad jokes, puns, and play on words. Like, seriously, that man is amazing at that kind of stuff. But yeah, I went to him and he gave me the name BurningKai, which is the character's name. But yeah, with all of that, BurningKai was born. I wrote the monologue, I performed it in drama club or class, and then later I ended up uploading a video of me doing it to YouTube. But that one video of BurningKai on YouTube, that isn't the end of BurningKai. No, I'm planning on doing. I have this really big project for BurningKai planned far off in the future because I can't do it now. I do not have the money to afford the props, costumes, and also I need to get my friends to help me do it because the project I have in mind requires more than 2 actors. Keep an eye out for in the future. If you see a video called BurningKai's Big Case, you know that's the project that I needed the money and the friends for. Okay, let's see what's next up on the chopping block. So, we just did BurningKai, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. Now we're moving on to Tipsy Tony 1 and 2. Okay, so before I start talking about Tipsy Tony, here's a little information about me. I was born on the East Coast of the United States. I don't know if that's East. I'm just putting my hands over here because I feel like it. And I am half Italian. I'm also part Irish, but that's not relevant when it comes to Tipsy Tony. Oh, maybe. Anyway, I like mobster scenes in movies and TV shows. So, you can kind of see where this is going. You can kind of see where the idea of Tipsy Tony came from, knowing this information about me. Now that you know that information about me, why am I doing this again? Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. Now that you know that information about... Oh my gosh. Why do I keep pointing... Why do I want to point over here? Why is this frustrating me? Anyway, now that you know that information about me that I just told you, that's one reason why I wanted to create Tipsy Tony. The other reason is because I just wanted a prop gun. And now, I know the gun in the Tipsy Tony video, the first one, is not a prop gun, it's a BB gun. But that's because we could not find a prop gun anywhere, so we just got a BB gun because they're like the same thing. It's just that a BB gun can shoot pellets. A prop gun can't shoot anything as far as I'm aware. So yeah, we got a BB gun instead. And yeah. So after we got the BB gun, my dad said we had to do a video with it. Now, I know he was joking because he jokes like that a lot. But I totally agreed with him because I wanted that BB gun so then I can immediately do a video with it. So yeah, as soon as we got that BB gun, I spent the rest of the night brainstorming of what to do. And then yeah, I ended up coming with Anthony Tipsy Tony Russo. And yeah, that's how he was created. So Tipsy Tony's last name actually came from me Googling the most popular Italian last names, just because I wanted to ensure people would know that Tipsy Tony is Italian. And yeah, Russo was the only name on that list that I liked out of the top 5, I think. It was the only one of the top 5. Yeah, I think it was the top 5 that I really liked. So yeah, that's why Tony's last name is Russo. And yeah, explaining the hectic acting of Tipsy Tony 1, that's just because I was too lazy to write a script. I just didn't want to write a script. I had a story in my mind that I wanted to follow, but I just didn't want to write it down. So I just described to my dad how I wanted scenes to go, but like I didn't have every line mapped out in my head, so I was just like, say whatever you feel fits. And yeah, that's why Tipsy Tony's 1, at least. Tipsy Tony 2 is also a bit improv, but it's more contained than the first one. So yeah, that's why Tipsy Tony 1's acting is just so hectic and why we keep on talking over one another. It's just because it was improv and I was too lazy to write a script. So, you know how in Tipsy 21, well, if you've seen Tipsy 21, you would know this. But you did see Tipsy 21, right? You better have watched Tipsy 21. You can't go around watching this video and Tipsy 22 without watching Tipsy 21. You can't do that. You better have watched Tipsy 21. If you have not, I will find you. And I will make you watch it with me. And I will make popcorn so you feel comfortable. Well, anyway, his outfit, Tipsy Tony's outfit, is just a black tee and sweats. And the assassin mask, but we don't talk about that. That was a bad idea from the start. So, yeah. The black t-shirt and the sweats I wanted Tipsy Tony's outfit to be like all black so then he can like sneak in the shadows. Ooh, why'd I just do that? Oh, anyway, I guess then he can like sneak around in the shadows and assassinate people, take people out sneakily. Is that even a word? I'm gonna keep going. So yeah, that's the only black clothing I brought with me was, or the only good black clothing. I had other black clothing, but they all had like prints on them, and I did not want that. I wanted a plain black tee, which I only had one. So yeah, that's why his outfit's like that. And also because I didn't really know how mobster or hitmen that work for the mob dress up, so I just dressed up however I wanted. And then when Tipsy Tony 2 came around, when I was packing my bag to fly out to PA, my mom actually told me about what mob hitmen actually wear. And she told me it's like a nice suit, so I should just bring like some black jeans and some and like a dress shirt and a tie. And at first I was like, that's not what they wear, Mom. And then after like a couple of days of thinking, I was like, I realized that she was right and I'm an idiot. So yeah, I packed the suit because of my mother. But yeah, I think that was Pyro. Yeah, Pyro's up there sleeping. Anyway, yeah, that's why I have a suit in the second one, but not the first one. The first one I didn't pack a suit. The second one I did pack a suit. The first one I didn't know what mobsters wear. The second one I sort of knew what they wore. So yeah, that's why the outfit's different. Tipsy Tony 2, as I was saying, I had a story in mind for what I wanted to do. Hey, that rhymed. I'm a rapper now. But anyway, yeah, I had a story in mind of what I wanted to do, and so we followed that story with slight improv. Like, barely anything was improv. There were scenes that weren't originally intended to be inside of the thing that were added into it, because my dad kept on spitting out amazing ideas, like that scene where I get on top of that cement thing and I run over to him and kick him off. That was his idea. I cannot believe that he actually wanted me to do that. For Tipsy Tony 2, I had the idea of introducing 2 new characters, Sausage, Luigi Sausage, and Seafood Sam. Seafood Sam. And yeah, I did that. I also wanted to introduce the Sea Colony Crime family. And I did that. To let people know that there's something bigger going on here. It's not just Calamari Carl and Seafood Sam that are randomly named after seafood. I wanted to do that, and then I wanted the suit up. Yeah, that's one. One thing I definitely wanted in the sniper shot at Seafood Sam. Oh, and also I wanted the beginning scene where I'm answering the phone. The pizza was added in because we had pizza before we started recording the video. So yeah, I was like, oh, perfect. But yeah, other stuff that was added in was the gunfight. The taking down of a Seafood Sam's eastern or western, whatever one it was, facility. That was something added in because I wanted the movie to be longer than the first one, so I was like, let's add more fighting scenes. Let's add more stuff. Dad, let your brain cogs start swirling and turning. Pump ideas out. My brain is mush. That's like a simplified version of what I said. I don't remember what I said. But yeah, that sums up Tipsy Tony 1 and 2, so cross that off the list now. Check. Next up is the Frank. Yay, the Frank. I know my reaction to having to talk about the Frank in the last scene made it seem like I don't like the Frank, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. the Frank is one of my favorite characters that I've created. So yeah, and his voice is really easy to do compared to Tony, because Tony's voice hurts my throat. So that is why I'm going to be talking to you about Frank in Frank's voice. Let's go. We're going to be talking about Frank in Frank's voice. Hello, everybody. Frank is back for a little cameo. So the title of my video, Meet the Frank, is actually a play on the Meet the Crew TF2 videos. I'm based off of TF2. Well, my title is based off of TF2. My voice came from BurningKai trying to mimic Wacko One-Ear's voice and failing. Yeah, you know, Wacko One-Ear from the Animaniacs. Yeah, I was born from a mistake. The entire reason why I exist is because BurningKai wanted to do an entire video based off of this voice. In the script, it says that I was based off of all those people on YouTube that had the funny acting videos, where there's this really psychopathic guy in it, and he claims to be a very bad person, and he claims to have killed thousands, but in reality, we all know that they could be taken down easily with one punch to the face. But I don't believe that. I know I'm actually a very dangerous man. So, BurningKai, me and you are gonna have some words. It's really, I sound like a psychopath, don't I? Anyway, back into character. So, BurningKai actually has some plans for me in the future. He's gonna make a new Frank video, which is gonna be in a completely different format than the first one. But the format sounds really good, and BurningKai and I both hope you enjoy it very much when it comes out. Hopefully this summer. Yes, that you heard that right. It's coming out possibly this summer. Yay, more Frank in the summer. My costume changes consist of cargo shorts, a light grey hoodie. We didn't change that. These glasses, we might get different glasses, because these glasses are like broken or something. They're breaking. And the final piece of the costume I have right here in my hands. Give me a second. Look away from your camera or from your screen. Frank has a surprise for you. Frank now wears a little purple bow tie. Yay. So, I also wear sandals with socks, so then you'll hate me more, because I don't care what you think about me. Yay. Well, anyway, that's all I gotta say about Frank. That's all I gotta say about Frank. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed hearing Frank's voice again, because I know I did. Well, anyway, let's see. So, talked about the Frank, and, yeah, now we go on to the smaller stuff. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this stuff in sort of a speed round kind of way, because past me got lazy when writing the script and decided to write short little sections about these last few things. So, yeah, we're starting off with poker. Let's go! So let's start this train going, shall we? So, poker. That was a video. I didn't know what to do with it. I wanted to do a video with my Uncle Mike, since I did the Frank with my Uncle Joe. So I wanted to do a video with my Uncle Mike. But yeah, my cousin recommended that we do like a Russian-themed video. So I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, oh, Russian poker, because that's the first thing that came to my mind. So, yeah, we did that. The reason why Russian thing was recommended is because my cousin thinks that my Uncle Mike looks sort of Russian. So, poker, done. Uber. The Uber video. Uber for Philip? That video, yes, that one. I had the idea when I was sitting inside the car waiting for my parents to get back from talking to somebody. And then I recorded a video explaining how I wanted the Uber for Philip to go to my dad. Sent the video to my dad. And then I had to wait until the next time I was in Pennsylvania to record it. So, Uber for Philip, done. Robbery stopped? I don't know. I was just watching a whole bunch of YouTube shorts of, you know, those YouTube shorts where somebody plays every part in the thing. And I was just watching that a lot, and I was like, hey, I kind of want to do that. But yeah, the robbery stopped was originally supposed to be a short, but I could not figure out how to record a short that was more than 15 seconds long without, like, I didn't know how to edit together a short that was more than 15 seconds long, because robbery stopped? Why do I keep on saying it like that? It was like a whole bunch of different scenes I recorded, and I was going to put them all together, but iMovie doesn't allow you to have a, this kind of frame. It doesn't allow you to record with that. It shrinks it down to a square. So yeah, I had to upload it as a regular video. Interviews. My dad tried on the Hugh B. Cott fedora after I was finished recording the Hugh B. Cott video. And then he, I think he started like posing with gang signs or something. I don't remember. But yeah, and I was like, I want to do a video based off of that. So we did. Interviews done. Tony trailers. I found out that iMovie has a trailer template, and I'm like, I'm doing that for the next video I make. And so happened to be that the next video I made was Tipsy Tony. So I made a trailer while recording Tipsy Tony, and I uploaded it. I finished the trailer and the video the same exact day. And I was like, oh, well, how am I supposed to do this? Trailer is supposed to come way before a movie. And so I just set the Tipsy Tony 2 or Tipsy Tony 1 to premiere a couple days later. Same goes with Tipsy Tony 2. I wanted to make a trailer for it because I made a trailer for Tipsy Tony 1. So, I made a trailer, but sadly, the trailer was finished after I finished the movie. So yeah, I had to finish the trailer, and then upload the trailer, and then I set the trailer to premiere on New Year's Day, like as soon as it hit 12 o'clock, yes, 12 o'clock, New Year's Day, on East Coast time, American East Coast time, yes. So yeah, that's done. I'm done with everything on my list. Yes. So yeah, that's everything. I explained all my characters. This is my 100th video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I know I did, even though it kind of was stressful since I kept on having to do stuff during the middle of my recording. So yeah, that was a bit stressful, but hey, I got the video done. Now I just need to get my outro to download so then I can finish this video and then upload it to YouTube. And that will be golden, baby. I'm actually recording this video. I'm a little behind the scenes for you. This is my 100th video, but I recorded it before my 99th video. Yeah. So that's just because my 99th video was just going to be another short, or another like quick little skit, or like story time maybe. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just going to do whatever comes to my mind first. Then I'm going to upload this video. I'm going to set it to premiere tomorrow. Which actually it'll be today when this video comes out, wouldn't it? So anyway, I hope all of you guys enjoyed this video. I can't believe I just messed up my outro. I hope all of you guys enjoyed this video, and remember to keep that fire burning inside of you bright.
Wait.